time for one. Hold on 1 second.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. On play action, Allen rolling to his right.
Don't pick it up, don't pick it up.
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's Cook again. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To the air, Allen sliding out of the pocket.
Damn.
And that will be incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing here, Purdy. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quicker.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play.
That's already on what I wanted.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Dang, he got me.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation: run it and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep for Buffalo, Brandon Condrington. Fielded just inside the 30. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert. Probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Shit. That ain't what I want.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Bills' 48-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set, 21.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Purdy on 4th down.
God
That's
damn.
taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Niners 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
No. Oh, my God.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Purdy looking to throw. Steps away to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And for the 3rd straight play, he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Got it. You got it. Thanks.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Now he fires deep for Shakir. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I don't know who had to go up there.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw, it's Allen. And complete, right side to Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I ain't got no more timeouts.
And this is 3rd down.
I know I burnt out my timeout.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Allen to throw once more. That is caught. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Oh, fuck that.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I got burned on my
So
timeout.
2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
They'll roll him out right.
This nigga bad stuff.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Damn.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
To kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Allen going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's Allen. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 30 yards. And the Bills are back within a score. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. McCaffrey running up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Get set, get set.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Purdy. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He came through with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's only got left to prevent the first down.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there. That's batted down and incomplete. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Come on. Good news.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football. And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
Box. Outside. Right around set.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
You punting the ball, he's going for it.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Get set. 118. Watch out.
Purdy out to his left. Oh, and that is incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Throwing, Allen. That is caught by Shakir. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Allen. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Tyler pass for the extra point.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, they can force a penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Out.
To throw is Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's 2nd down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Up.
Here's Purdy to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One more.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
That was a battle. Shout out to
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Let's fucking go, Buffalo. God, this ain't. Let's go. That's 6 in a row. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, 6 in a row, baby. Y'all see the work I'm putting in, man. You see the work I'm putting in, man. Separate myself from the competition. Look at my friend leaderboard again. Let me see something. Let me see what's your bottom Mitch at. 136, 102. He was number 1 last year, I think. And I want to see where DJ at. DJ is at 49. Friend leaderboard. Okay, I'm number 2, baby. I'm gunning for that number 1 spot, Nitty. Don't take your foot off the brakes, man. Don't take your foot off the motherfucking brakes. Alright, so Dutch. Let's go, baby. Number 2 in the world on my friend leaderboard. The grind continues, baby. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my black ass bed and dry my clothes, man. So I gotta sit up about 2 o'clock, but I ain't playing no more games. Y'all be easy, man. Babymamahero signing out. 6-game win streak since my 3-game losing streak, man. I've been on the killing spree. Told y'all I was serious about this shit, man. I'm going on the killing spree, man. That's good night. Kicked my ass so bad. That's it. I gotta destroy everything in my path, and you see what I'm doing. You see the work. You see it. Ain't no destruction on everybody, but 6 of them things, baby. Let's go. Yeah.